Hello, this is Jonathan Black and welcome to the beautiful city of Amsterdam in Holland. I'm here for a couple of days and thought I'd take the opportunity with the first slide of the morning. Not the best to shoot a quick video, but certainly some issues that I was thinking about the other night over dinner, which was about bullying basically, and that's no comment whatsoever on the experiences I've had in this wonderful city or its beautiful people either. But a lot of the work that I tend to do is around assisting people work through bullying issues themselves when they're the victims and working through complaints procedures as an independent investigator. And when it comes to victimisation, and I mean victimisation not in the sense that people are weak by any means or that they have created circumstances that has drawn attention to themselves in some particular way, but victimisation in the sense that people have a particular personal impact on their health, on their well-being, on their outlook, on their confidence and so on. And by the time people get to me as an investigator, obviously there has been a long journey that people have taken to get to the point where they have decided to either make a complaint or address the issues with the alleged bully themselves. And I say alleged because in not every circumstance, if you make a complaint, clearly, as with any complaint, is there going to be validity in the complaints made. But nevertheless, the personal impact is quite significant. And when I come to situations where complainants are in front of me, there are certainly some things that I see that are common themes that would assist the complainants, not just their ability to convey their case, but also to stay as healthy as they can within what are very, I recognise, trying circumstances. And this is a very big topic, but I've only got a limited amount of time, so I'll just focus on a few key tips. The first tip is to do whatever you can if you are a complainant to maintain balance and to maintain perspective. That can be very hard to do when you have been the victim of something or something has impacted upon you, a behaviour or a pattern of behaviour that's occurred over a long period of time, and the impact can be quite insidious and we take things very personally, and that can mean that we become very sensitive to things, and that sensitivity is understanding. But what's very important too when we present a case is we try and maintain as much balance and perspective as we can, the ability to reflect, the ability to look at our own behaviour and so on, because under any legislation that I'm aware of, the sensitivity, predisposing factors need to be taken into account in any particular assessment that is made by an investigator of a complaint that is laid. So retaining balance and perspective, using others to help do that, using others to help reflect, maybe mentors or coaches or friends and objective friends, certainly is a big assist in that particular area. The second tip I would give is to think about the things that you stopped doing because of the alleged bullying behaviour, and that in some way you resent or you miss, and get back to doing those activities. I come across a lot of circumstances where people have stopped doing things because they've lost confidence or they're afraid to, or they're ruminating about things, and all this is very understandable, but it simply increases the resentment and it affects the ability to stay balanced. Get back to the activities that we used to do. Get back to talking to the people we used to talk about. Get back to spending time with the people we used to spend time with because they lifted us up, because they helped fill us with energy and with fun and with enjoyment of life and the ability to reflect and so on. So get back to those activities you stopped doing because of the impact of that kind of bullying behaviour we're concerned about, and re-engage in those kinds of activities too. The third tip I'd give is around influencing skills. And influencing skills isn't around lobbying, it's not around getting allies or anything else like that. Influencing skills is around our brand, how people look at us, our reputation. How do we engage in meetings? Do we listen, or do we simply cut things out? Are we bitter in terms of how we communicate about certain people compared to others? At the end of the day, one of the powerful influencing factors from an investigator's point of view are the comments and observations that others make about the dynamic between two people. If we make the assumption that one is the complainant and one is the alleged respondent to a particular complaint. And knowing that somebody engages well, they're a good team player, they are open-minded, they communicate very clearly, they're balanced in the way they present things, they're approachable and so on, goes a long way to assisting the credibility and the validity of any evidence that's provided as well. The fourth and final tip I'll give very quickly is that if you are concerned that you've been bullied, and in no way the comments I'm making here in any way to slant or bias things so that a complainant is more successful. My concern here is about accuracy and health. Those are my two key concerns. The final tip I would give is around make sure you write things down. It can be very beneficial to write things down because we need to know what has taken place. It provides a platform that we can recollect, we can reflect, we can go back on, we can discuss, we can see patterns over time, we can modify with our reflections and so on, rather than simply empty the bucket and try and recall things that have taken place over a long period of time. And that's not about collecting evidence, that's about helping us remember and helping us reflect on things that have taken place. Big topic, really big topic, and has a big impact on people too. But in terms of if people are at that stage where they feel very much the victim and they're looking at raising a complaint or addressing the bully or alleged bully directly, those are certainly some common themes I see that would assist the cases and the health of victims as well. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching.